Smoking some ribs today on FLAVorgasm. Stay tuned. I like that. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to FLAVorgasm. Today I'm smoking some baby back ribs on the grill. And you know, same old thing as usual. Pull the membrane off the back. Now I know you're thinking, I've seen you do ribs before. There's so many ways to do ribs though. And I'm usually doing St. Louis style spare ribs. These are baby back ribs. A couple racks of baby backs there. So what I'm gonna do is of course hit it with the mustard. This time I'm using Dijon mustard. Just a little bit. Get it all over. Remember, this is the glue to hold our seasoning on, rub. And at that, I'm just gonna hit it with it's just a shaker that I just put equal parts of salt and pepper in. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. I love ribs, and anyway, whether they're full spare ribs or St. Louis style ribs or baby backs, whatever. Now I've got the Rib Lickers Big Hog rub. Give us that beautiful color when they're smoking. And my friend Chad and I are hanging out today and throw these on. A couple other things. I'm going to do some corn and make some cabbage. And the same thing. Not a little much there. Good enough. That all over it. It's gonna be good. Can't wait for that. And something different I'm gonna do with these. After they're done, the last thing I'll do is sauce them or glaze them. But I'm not just gonna be using a barbecue sauce per se. So stay tuned for that part, because that's gonna be interesting. Just a little more. And there they are. So we're gonna get these out, get them on the grill, smoking at around 2:30 for probably 2 hours. Then I'll wrap them for another hour, and then pull them off and glaze them. So I've already got the grill fired up, ready to go. We're gonna get these out there. All right, we're gonna get these ribs on here. And if you can I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is naturally clouded up because I'm grilling. So hopefully we can get through this without any rain. So I've got the ribs on here, got my charcoal going, and got it set up indirect heat with doing the minion method with just about 6 hot coals on top of a bunch of unlit coals. So that'll give me about 3 to 4 hours of heat without adding more. And these are it's Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel charcoal. It's just charcoal briquettes, but it comes with this pouch of whiskey barrel blocks. It smells like straight Jack Daniel's. Can you smell that? Man. Try to get a couple of these in there. It's quite a few. I'm not going to need all those. So it's good. I'll have some for later. Put the lid on. Throw the vents. For around about 2:30, and we'll look at these in 2 hours. Alright, right here I'm cutting up some cabbage. Like I had just a half a head of cabbage left from the thing I did in the previous episode. So get this in a big aluminum pan, and we're gonna add some more stuff to this. It's gonna be great. So we got the cabbage in now. Just gonna cut one squash in half and then give some slices on that. Sort of like the stew from the previous episode, huh? And there's the onion. Got some onion going in here. Just some slices. Is your mouth watering yet or what? Yeah, I bet it is. And now I've got some minced garlic going in there. And here I've got some of that salt pork. Just gonna cut a few slices of this and do some little chunks spread out through this dish. There we go. About half a stick of butter there. Yeah, use however much butter you want to use. And I've got half a block of cream cheese. We've got some salt and pepper going in, some of the Big Hog rib liquor seasoning, covered up with aluminum foil, and we're going to get this thing out on the grill. Here I've got some sheets of aluminum foil, and I'm spreading some of that bottled butter stuff on, adding some of my salt and pepper blend. Got some dried parsley. Some Parmesan, grated Parmesan. We'll lay a corn on there, and just repeat the same thing over the top of it. Yeah, now my mouth's watering. Same thing, butter, salt and pepper, parsley, Parmesan cheese. We're going to do something a little special with this at the end after they're cooked. Get this corn wrapped up, and we're going to be ready to throw them on the grill as well.
master privilege.
Hey, alright, we got our ribs off the grill. Been smoked in that Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel. So when I talked about, I didn't record a lot of it outside because it started raining. Typical, right? It started raining and, you know, shit happens. But after they smoked for a couple hours, I wrapped them in aluminum foil, same as I usually do with my spare ribs. Butter, you know, the old Magical Blue squeeze butter bottle. Some honey and some of my juice, which I sprayed. You know, I've always got my squirt bottle like that. It's apple cherry juice. Sprayed it about every 30 minutes or so while they were cooking. When I took them off, what I was saying was I'm not gonna use a barbecue glaze to do these. I've been toying around with Catalina. If you like salads, if you're a Catalina fan, you know what I'm talking about. Catalina is, in my opinion, the best salad dressing there is. And Donald one day got a bottle of bacon Catalina, and we were doing the crack snacks and some ribs at his house, which the crack snacks is, you know, the thing. Should probably stop waving that knife in front of my face. The crack snacks is the, you know, the jalapenos, cream cheese, and smokies wrapped in bacon. You can see on like, I don't know, somewhere in season 1. But we basted them in the Catalina, and we basted the ribs in Catalina, and we were like, damn, that's pretty f***ing good right there. So then we started putting it on chicken, other things. Awesome. So this episode, I'm pretty much going with a salad dressing theme, sort of. This rack was glazed in bacon Catalina. This rack was glazed in the honey mustard. So I'm gonna cut these up. Look at that. Yeah. So don't tell me that ain't falling off the bone, because it is. Let's see. See what this. Oh yeah. Look at that. You just. I'm gonna have to take more care in cutting into these, because it's turning into like pulled pork barbecue almost. Yeah. Just red like that. Cut them in half. Bones just falling out of it. Which is a little more than I want, because if you're into barbecue and barbecue enthusiasts and stuff like that, you don't want your ribs to fall off the bone. You want them to pull off the bone when you take a bite, but it's still, you know, you can't go wrong. It's still good. Let's check out some of this other stuff. Okay, here we've got our look at that. Is that sexy or what? It's our cabbage, squash, and all that. As it was cooking, everything I had in it. As it was cooking, I added 1 can of broccoli and cheese soup. That's gonna be good. Can't wait to try that. And then here's one of the other things we're doing. I'm gonna move this over here. So I've got 1 rack of ribs in the Catalina. I've got 1 rack of ribs in honey mustard. We're doing since we're doing a kind of salad dressing theme thing going here. I got this grilled corn on the cob with the butter and the parsley and the Parmesan, salt and pepper. What if, just what if, instead of adding extra butter, you know how you do with corn, you add some bacon ranch to it. We've already got a dressing thing going on, so we'll add bacon ranch. Over. A little more. On the burnt side there. I won't call it burnt, because personally, I like that. And I've got other corn cobs to do this with, so that one might have just been a little closer to the heat. Alright, so I've got it plated up. You know what? I'm gonna save the best for last. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go with this cabbage, onions, cream cheese, squash, all that. Oh yeah, that's the shit right there. Let's try the corn. That overcooked on one side a little bit, but okay, I've done that corn the same way so many times. That little brush with the ranch on it, that's a game changer right there. Right, I'm gonna go for these ribs. You know what, I'm gonna save the best for last. With this God, look at that. It falls apart. This is the it's falling apart. This is the honey mustard ribs. Pretty good. Pretty good. Which these were seasoned the same way, smoked the same way, everything the same except for the glaze. One was honey mustard, one was Catalina, bacon Catalina. Those are pretty good. Let's try the. All right, well, there's not even bone in that. Oh yeah. It deserves a second bite. If Donald was here, I know Donald would hit up both flavors because he would love both of them. And he's the one that come up with the bacon Catalina on ribs. And he's done it on chicken, and he's done the honey mustard on some stuff. If Donald was here, because Donald, you know, as you know, like he said, has a fetish for ribs. Remember that?
Ribs are my fetish.
Yeah, if Donald was here, he would, I think he'd like both of them. So, you know, whatever you're doing, what are you doing? Stop messing with the cabinet, bro. So whatever you're doing, be it ribs, be it barbecue, be it steak, be it whatever you're doing, don't be afraid to test some stuff. You don't always have to use a barbecue sauce or something like that, because salad dressings, marinades, all the stuff you can buy in the stores work really well, and create your own. By all means, I encourage you to create your own. Just mix some shit together and make some shit up. But Catalina is really great on some anything. So, you know, try different recipes. Honey mustard ranches, Catalinas, yeah, you could do some Thousand Island. I don't know. I'm not. Probably wouldn't use it on much stuff other than a Reuben, but try some stuff, check it out, because this is pretty good. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.